No, they never do.
Nah, they just kind of lay on their side. Almost found the big ones.
I need the pointy, right? Because he's got a lot going on.
Hey, alright y'all, we're out here at a little pond I know, just killing some time on a Saturday. No fancy boats, no expensive rigs. Just two guys with a rod and a hope for some big bluegill. They've been biting lately, so we're going to see what we can pull from the bank today. Welcome back to Blue Collar Fishing. Let's get at it. We're keeping it simple today. Ultralight setup, size 8 hook, split shot, bobber, worms, old school. This is how most of us started fishing, and honestly, it's still my favorite. This pond brings me back to being a little kid fishing those farm ponds around the house. This kind of cleanses my soul. Brings back memories of fishing with my grandparents. Just out trying to catch fish for the frying pan. I've always really enjoyed it here, and it's usually a pretty hot spot. I think we're going to get into them today. Let's go see what's up.
When I look down at them,
Oh, that's a little better.
oh yeah, that's where the good ones are.
Now normally, let me take this out. That's what it's about. Now normally I'd be catching them about this size with a hook and a worm for the skillet. But it's a little chilly out today to be cleaning fish in the driveway. And them being up shallow like this, they're probably full of eggs, and I want to keep the population healthy here. So we'll throw them back and let them make more. I know it seems a bit ridiculous and childish to panfish for fun, but you know what? Weren't you the happiest doing this when you were a kid?
They weren't that size when I was a kid. You just busting them jumbos right there?
Yep, right there.
What about them dragging you down the grass? Oh, come on, now you ain't that big. You gotta go tangle everybody up.
That body shape and the way they fight, I'm telling you, if those things got to be 10 pounds, I'd fish for them exclusively. They're not bad eating either. So, like, people don't come to the gym to hear barbells drop on the floor all day.
And like I said, that's intimidating.
Mm-hmm.
You go in there built like me, and that guy's next to you?
Exactly. Kyle finally got into some decent ones there.
Yeah.
That's what we used to come down here for. They haven't been stunted today, haven't they? Kyle must have found the big ones.
They're 2 foot off the shore.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's early summer. No, it ain't. It's late spring. Yeah, it's not bad. A little better. Growing up, that have went in the bucket. Little crappie.
Oh.
Anyway, so he started another channel off a catfishing cart called the Outdoor Boys. Little bass.
Oh, hey now.
Little bass today. So this started out as a bluegill trip, but it's turning into a multi-species trip. Not much to it, but still fun. They get more views.
So, that was, man, that felt so good.
Little crappie. That turtle.
What's that?
There's a turtle right there in front of you.
A big one?
No.
Because this is artificial, I feel like I gotta keep it moving. Otherwise, they figure out the jig.
Ugh. Another thing about bluegill, they're resilient.
That's for sure.
If a trout landed like that, he'd just lay down and die.
Oh my God, you ain't kidding, man. Could you imagine what was going through my mind when I left my jig box sitting in the truck?
I won't catch anything.
I just don't feel right.
Oh, reliable.
Oh yeah, can't go wrong with that.
Never outgrew it.
Yeah, look here. And he said, should we go down where they are? And I said, you know, it's not a nice thing to do to people. You know, if you see people who are having a good time and they're in a spot, I said, it's not sportsmanlike. I said, it's not nice to go stand on top of them.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, oh yeah, I wouldn't like that either. I'm like, well, I hope I ingrained that.
There's a little different. There's a little different.
What the hell is that?
Hey.
Look at that thing.
Well.
What did you do?
Just cast it out there.
Bring the southern guy up north and he goes and
Hey. That might be the biggest largemouth I've ever caught out of here. So the bluegill are getting a little smaller, but the largemouth are getting a little bigger. Yeah, that's a little different right there now. Now I know that ain't a largemouth for a lot of y'all down there in the south catching them 10, 15 pounders. But a little farm pond in your backyard, it's not a bad way to spend a Saturday morning. You ever notice how the best days are usually the unplanned ones? Doing this, I used to overthink fishing, but now I just try to enjoy it like I did when I was 10. Nothing fancy, nothing staged. Just a good day on the bank catching panfish with a buddy. This is the kind of fishing that got me hooked as a kid and keeps me sane as an adult. If you like this one, hit subscribe. More real fishing, real talk, and real stories coming soon. See y'all next time.